Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-April 2022, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Well, let's see, Cappy, what's going on? So much freaking movement from what seems to be like nothing. Not that you didn't do anything at all, but it's like something is, the pace is picking up. I don't know what the hell is going on here. It seems like it's good movement, but it's a lot. The overall energy for the reading, the Nine of Cups, a place of emotional balance. So as long as there's movement from there, we're good. Starting off the reading, the King of Wands, crossed by the Knight of Wands. It's dimming down a little. There's a whole lot of fire. There's a whole lot of passion where you're starting off this path towards who the hell knows what. But it's starting really fiery, really like you've got all your energy in there. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited to do this. And then it kind of drops a little bit, but not that it drops in the way that you feel about it. It feels like you're getting tired because you put so much in to begin with. And it's like, oh, okay, I still got it. It's a little less, but it's still there, you know? So I don't see it as worrisome necessarily. Could be an indication for you to get some rest through this. In your focus, the Eight of Pentacles, something is building up. You're working on something here. So I don't know what it is, but again, I see your whole energy being put in there. In the recent past, the Hangman, that's the place of not stagnation. It's that kind of a place of, let me take a step back and look at things from different angles. And during this, you're not moving much, right? Because you gotta, you know, look left, look right, look whichever angle you can from, and then pff, attack. And I feel like you're at the attack mode. In your strength, the Justice card. Again, this is the second time that I'm getting somewhat of a reminder almost from the universe, like make sure you're charged and you're balanced within whatever's going on, because when the energy comes in so powerful and so moving from all angles, it can get draining very fast. So it's kind of like a reassurance, a remembrance of make sure you take care of yourself through this. These are intense energy. I don't know what the hell is going on. Good energy, but intense. In the immediate future, the Fool. Yeah, going at it, taking a chance, being like, hey, let's be open to whatever. You know, let's keep ourselves open. Okay. The energy that shows up supporting this reading, the Five of Wands. Trying to see, because I don't see this in your energy, the Five of Wands. Who is this? I feel it like an exterior kind of an energy where some people around you may not agree with all the movement, all of everything that's going on. It could be a sudden change that you're experiencing. And I'm not saying it's not supported necessarily, but it takes people by surprise. It's kind of like, what the hell is going on here? You know, and it creates a little bit of, oof, wait a minute, I'm not used to Cappy being like this. I'm used to Cappy being, you know, a little more, because it feels like so fast. So, and again, I'm happy for you because it's a good energy, but it can get very draining very fast. It can look like it's all over the place. So this could be this energy right here. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it. Happiness. I told you it's good. You're heading towards happiness here. You're already in that wave of happiness here. In your hopes and fears, the Six of Pentacles, finding that balance, finding that equal give and take. You give a lot through this energy, but kind of like not expecting that it's going to come back, but falling into that place of, okay, things need to settle down and I need to get my recharge boost at least from whatever it is I'm giving to. In the immediate future, the potential outcome, the Empress. This is a very nurturing energy, very loving. You might be stepping into this place, into this energy for yourself. I don't know, you took me by surprise, because I'm like, that's why I'm starting usually my readings with earth signs. They're so mellow, so grounded, and then comes Cappy. Ah! I'm like, what the hell happened here? I mean, good, bad, but let's clarify. All right, let's see, Cappy. 9 of Cups. The Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Death card. So you're showing up in a place of balance within yourself, right? Somewhere in there inside of you, your emotions are all good. Your mind is sharp. Everything is in this kind of a almost perfect looking kind of balance for you. And I feel like you've hit that for quite some time. You know, you went out in the world, you did your thing, but when people perceived you, they didn't see you from that natural place of balance from within you. They saw you as what you wanted them to perceive. Like, I got this, I'm in control, everything's fine. With this attitude of logic and it's gotta make sense, you know, but it almost feels like you wanted to show that to the world instead of just kind of falling into that place of, I don't know what I'm gonna look like to the world, but let me act from this place of balance that I carry within. Almost feels like you masked that a little bit just to put out this image of, I got it, all good here, you know. You're not doing that anymore, but I feel like you did it for quite some time. You're kind of just, fuck it all, you know. I'm what I am, and it's good enough for me. And if it's good enough for me, who cares about, you know, the rest of if it's good enough for them. So I like this. I like how you're starting this. Let me do the Knight of Wands. The Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so why this energy is dropping from the King of Wands to the Knight of Wands at times? Yes, it's that whole sense of take it easy, you know, because it's intense energy that you're putting into a situation, but at the same time, you're kind of discouraging yourself too, telling yourself maybe things like, I don't know if I can do this, or I don't know if I can go through with all of whatever's going on right now, you know, I don't know if I'm capable to. You've got it in you here, definitely, but you keep your head busy with I don't knows. And let's see the Eight of Pentacles in your focus. Yeah, this is definitely what's standing in the way of this building up and up and up. And sometimes it feels like it builds up and then it comes down. And then it builds up again a little more and then it comes down. It's like that whole concept of one step forward, two steps back kinds of things. And I feel like you find yourself in that at times, and maybe you're wondering why the hell is that happening. It's, again, this whole concept of you standing in your own way. Getting up here, creating, well, not creating because it's there, that's where it is. The doubts, the fears, the insecurities, the you telling yourself you can't do this. It's all up in here, you know? And that's when you go from the Eight of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles, just like you went from the King of Wands to the Knight of Wands. It's like all up in here, look what it creates. See, it doesn't even, it's like kaboom. It's the freaking tower. You're not getting away, tower. I got you. I'm going to show you to Cappy. So, all of disaster when you put it up here. And then, of course, that's going to seem like it's slowing you down. Things are still growing. Things are still happening. But at times, because you're in your head about things big time, it looks like you're taking those 2 steps back, basically. Let me do the Justice card in your strength. The Empress, the Six of Swords, the Four of Wands. So you got all the tools to do this. At times you may need to slow down and really remember to put yourself first through whatever it is you're experiencing here. So you've got it all together. You can do this all on your own. For some reason, you're abandoning this concept of I can do this for the concept of I'm looking for someone out there to be by my side to do this. I can't do this. That in itself tells you you can't do this by yourself. You know, so there is something tied up to codependency here, big time on your side, which I feel like you're not seeing it that way. You're seeing it as, nah, a little help will be nice. You know, no, I'm not saying I can't do this. Well, you kind of are. You told me through the whole reading. You know, you showed me times where you tell yourself, I'm not sure, I don't know. And then you're showing up like this, abandoning your tools that you have there to create whatever on your own. Not trusting yourself enough, Cappy. Let me do the Fool. In the immediate future. The Two of Wands, the Justice card, the Seven of Wands. Because there are times when you're like, I want to step into this Fool and just go with it and see whether or not I can do this, because I know I got the tools. At the same time, I tell myself, maybe I can't do this. But at the same time, I won't know if I won't try, right? So there you are, wanting to try at least. But in the background there, while you try to try, in the background, there's this battle against this energy of codependence. So against this whole sense of, someone else by my side would be a whole lot better. Translation, I can't do this by myself. You know? While you try. Let's do the Five of Wands in the supportive energies. Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, that's your struggle right now. That's your internal conflict rather than others looking at you and being like, Cappy, what are you doing? That's yours with the concept of codependency. Oh man, it's here and it's strong and it's big time. The need for someone else to be there because you don't trust yourself enough, because you don't love yourself enough, because you don't believe you can provide all that can provide for you. Just you for you. That's why the Empress keeps showing up. That maternal, that place of love that you probably need to give yourself. You know? Yeah, that's your struggle right now. Codependency. Let's do the Sun. In the hidden energies, and as I said, self-care, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. I feel like it's a painful process here. This whole let me love myself. I feel like it's very difficult, very painful. We can, consciously, a lot of us can say multiple times, I love myself. What do you mean? I always love myself. And the next thing we know, who the hell knows what we're doing that proves the opposite of that. So it's not a thing that consciously we have to tell ourselves. It's a thing that we have to feel, at a soul level, at a deep level. If we don't feel it there, it's not necessarily happening. And I feel like it's quite painful for you to fall into the feeling of actually loving yourself, It's not impossible. You're showing it to me in the way that you are doing it. You're right there working with that energy. It just seems kind of painful for you to touch that place, for you to be fully opened with yourself around that. Let's do the Six of Pentacles in your hopes and fears. the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, the World card. It's man. I feel like you're on a path that kind of involves you only. And for some reason, you're pulling at other energy to come join you on this path. And I feel like that's your path. You know, it's not theirs, whoever it is you're pulling. But you're pulling, and while you're pulling on other energies, something is coming out for you to heal. And it's this codependency situation. It's the whole sense of trusting that you can head on this path all on your own without needing outside help. Working with this energy and discovering those tools, though, that's in there that has this, basically. And I feel like that you're ending some sort of an important cycle tied up to this path. I don't know what that is yet, but I see a whole lot more trust coming to the surface, trust in self at the end of this. Interesting, because you're showing me somewhere over there. I don't know if I can do this on my own. And I see this building up into something quite beautiful. Not even having to say it, not even having to think it, just knowing. Just knowing that you got this. For the Empress in the potential outcome, the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're scared. You're scared to love yourself here. You're scared to... And this could translate into you're scared to love others. But if you don't love yourself, you're not going to love others, basically. So it kind of makes sense, and it kind of comes back around to you. You've got quite a deep wound of abandonment here, of loss. And I feel like you've tried several ways to look into this wound, to heal this wound. You're still trying. You didn't hit the spot quite yet for this wound. And it's okay. It's going to happen when you're ready and when it's time for you to do that. But whatever it is that you're doing here, especially with so much feminine, nurturing, loving energy towards self, you're on the right path. Right now, you've got different lessons to learn, but it's like learning smaller lessons so that you can get to the mother wound almost, getting there slowly but surely, which is going to be a big one when that happens. Let's close it off from the universe. The Judgment card, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Okay, the Seven of Cups is tied up to that wounding, that abandonment issue. I feel like you're currently possibly directly addressing this situation somehow, somewhat. Through one of these options that you're looking to heal this, right now it almost feels like you're actively kind of working on something tied up to that abandonment issue. Okay, let's close it off with the Shamanic Medicine Oracle, which I'll pull probably this card since it keeps on wanting to bend for you. And you've got the Medicine Wheel, continuation. Let's see what that is. Medicine Wheel. Okay. What goes around comes around. The situation will not resolve until you act to change the outcome. A past issue needs to be readdressed. A wild goose chase. Okay. As you learn from an experience, a new situation presents itself. And then there's a little... Well, I mean, it has this message for you guys, and then it says kind of like... I kind of like these though. I'll read it for you. Places of power called medicine wheels are found in diverse forms and shapes across the globe. The oldest is in Majorville, Canada, and dates back 5,000 years. This medicine wheel tells of the first people emerging as spirits out of the underworld. More than 70 sacred hoops exist in North America alone, most of them in Alberta. Every medicine wheel is unique to its religious philosophy, beliefs, and teaching. So it has a little bit of history situation for all of these cards, which is quite cool. I like it. But I wanted to get to the message for you guys, which was, you know, what goes around comes around. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.